Hey everybody, it's Ryan Gibson with Spartan Investment Group, and we're so excited to announce the groundbreaking of our self-storage facility right here in Bellingham, Washington. We're gonna kick things off in 3, 2, 1, let's go! So even though we're celebrating the groundbreaking today, we actually have been working on this project since June with an expected delivery in mid-summer. Let's walk around the site and check it out. So one of the first things that we had to do with the site is we had to completely clear and grade. Now here in the Pacific Northwest, sometimes the land isn't the best quality soil. So we actually had to come in and scrape about 18 inches to 2 feet off this entire site and remove a lot of the bad dirt from this location. Now that process takes a month or so, and that part has been now completed. So you can see now we're putting in the structural fill into the site and getting it all to a finished floor height. And that provides us with a really nice smooth terrain here so we can start setting our building stakes and getting our foundations put in and eventually pouring our concrete so we can go vertical on the buildings. We're doing all this with the hopes of getting it all done before the heavy rain season so that we can get dried in and start putting up our buildings and working on the interior during the heavier rain season in this area. So what we have here is the capillary rate, which goes underneath the foundation. So the crews are actually gonna put this where those foundation dig outs are, and that's gonna prevent moisture from coming up into the foundation. This is what's called a catch basin. So we've done all of our underground storm systems. So when it rains here in the Pacific Northwest a lot, you need the rainwater to go somewhere to retain it or control it. And they have catch basins all over the site. You can see I have one here. We also have one over on this side of the property as well. And you can see that we have our storm system over my left-hand shoulder. So all the underground utilities are going in. We've got our storm system. Then we're gonna start getting ready for our first few concrete pours before the winter really sets in. One of the things that we have to do is put electricity on the site. So right now we're getting ready to build our electrical room. And this is where the power is gonna come in from the street. It's gonna go into the electrical room, and this is going to then go to all the buildings. So what the guys are doing now is they're putting into the conduit lines, and they're gonna run these lines underground to each respective building so every building is powered. And you can see the outline of this room. This is gonna be what's called our electrical room, and that's gonna help energize our facility. Okay, I got the black bag pulled off. This is our fire hydrant, as you can see. City of Bellingham requires them to be red. Sometimes you'll see them yellow on construction sites, but this site requires them to be red, old school. And you can see it's actually got a 6-foot pipe that goes into the ground that connects into our utility system. And you can get a sense of how much dirt is gonna be pushed into this site. I mean, this is going to be level with our asphalt once our asphalt gets put in, and getting this site to a nice, smooth, even surface. And as you walk around the property, you'll see multiple fire hydrants that were dialed in with the fire department and up to code. So I'm standing actually inside one of the buildings in the future. And you can see the markations on the ground here, the building stakes that are coming in around me. And you can see that they're digging the places where we're gonna pour our foundation footers for the building. We broke ground back in June. We plan to deliver this site in mid-2026. The crews are out here. We've had the entire site excavated. We've started to mark where our building corners are gonna be. We've started to dig the foundations. We've got a lot of our utility work done and in the ground. We've started to do things like stormwater, catch basins. We also have an electrical room going in. All the conduits getting run for the electrical. And we're well underway in this project. The next thing that you're gonna see in the progress updates of this site are gonna be things like pouring foundations for each respective building, coming in and clear and grading the site in a way that allows us to eventually put in asphalt. You can walk around the property and see our fire hydrants, you can see our catch basins, you can see all the work that's basically gone into this. And we're very excited to give you this update, but we just wanted to thank you for walking around the project and investing in the Bellingham opportunity. We'll catch you on the next update. Thank you.